I describe enthusiasm like this. Right outside of town here, on the Indiana side, there's this field where the big black and white cows are standing. And what I want you to do is tomorrow morning, just get up a little early, run over there, jump in the fence with them, start looking for the bull. You don't have to worry too much, because when you do that, the bull's going to find you, isn't he? Yeah. So all I want you to do is when he comes running up, you go on the nose. What do you think happens next? You either make it back over the fence or he's going to kill you. Now the question is, if you make it back over the fence, would you be enthusiastic? Yeah. See, that's the kind of enthusiasm for the job I'm talking about. Man, I can't wait to get here. You know why? Because 36 years ago, I started telling myself when I came to work, today I'm going to go to work, I'm going to take home $1,000. And I would tell myself that every day. And how many of you have done it? We've probably all done it, at least once in our career. Man, I got guys coming right out of class do it on their first deal because they don't know any better. They let the boss manage their deal. The 10-year veterans are my enemy. You know it all. You quit letting your boss manage the deal, and you give away money. And take the money home. Isn't that the idea? So you have to learn enthusiasm. Whatever it is for yourself, get a handful every day. I don't live to work. I work to pay for my life. You have to have a life. It has to be a balance. Enthusiasm. Got to learn to eat, man. Eat before you get here. Don't come in here chasing the biscuits. Well, this is Chicago. What do you eat in Chicago in the morning?
Biscuits and
donuts. Donuts. On Long Island, it's bagels. In Texas, it's burritos. So in Chicago, it's donuts. Joey bag of donuts.
That's it.
Worked with that guy. Joey bag of donuts. Worked with him a long time. Understand. Then I think you have to learn to talk to some people. Now, if you're supposed to start at 9 o'clock, never said I could spell. I sell pretty well. If you start at 9 o'clock in the morning, what do you guys get up at 8 o'clock and just fall in here, just punch in at the and then
5:30.
Let me just tell you this. I get up every morning and I take care of myself and I get that stuff done. I'm going to adjust my attitude. Last thing when you leave the house, you just stand in front of the mirror and you do 20 smile push-ups. Funny, huh? Biggest secret in selling is if you can make laugh at yourself, you can come in here and make the customer laugh. If they're laughing, they're not being resistant. The customer's attitude becomes a direct reflection of your attitude. So if you get all serious and they're going to act just like that, they become resistant. Nobody wants to be sold anything. They want to buy it on their own terms. So they'll pay more for entertainment than they will for anything else you can do for or to them. Right? I'm a professional. So after that, I run over to the gas station, convenience store. What do you guys call them here in Chicago? Crime scene? Convenience store? Yeah, this week I've been to the Shell right down here. There's lots of people in there. But I'll get $5 or $10. I just walk over to the guy at the next pump and say, listen, I'm Gene. I'm over here at Volvo. If you ever have a problem with a car, I'll try to help you out. See, most salesmen hand somebody a card and say something stupid like, listen, you ever get in the market, you call me, I'm going to hook you up, I'll get you the greatest deal of all time. And when you turn around, what happens to the card? How come they throw the card away? Guy don't know you, the guy don't like you, he bought his last car from somebody else, the guy's following up, he's no longer in the market. It's a relationship building business. You haven't done anything to earn the right to ask the guy to spend any money yet, and you're just some loudmouth salesman standing there flapping your lips like all the rest of them. Now, when I said if you have a problem with the car, I'll try to help you out, is that a valuable service? Do cars have problems? Time is on my side. Now that thing becomes a get-out-of-jail-free card. Now, if there's a dozen people in the convenience store that day, what did they all see me do? They saw me hand that guy money, they think. So when I walk up to the next person to make that promise, listen, if you ever have a problem, Gene, I'm over here, I'm going to try to help you out. Nobody runs from me. Now, don't you have to get gas anyway? Don't you stop down there and get your whatever it is in the donut anyhow? And time management is important. So you can do anything you want, but you know, understand, I can go through a box of business cards a month on the way to work. If you talk to more people, you're going to sell. 1/3 of the people that you just walk up and casually meet have a direct family member that will buy a car, new or used, within 90 days. So we limit ourselves to basically talking to whoever's on the phone in here and whoever happens to come in the front door. And that's really narrow-minded. We're supposed to be salespeople, and when we hire salespeople, we're looking for people that are outgoing. You guys are only outgoing when the buzzer rings. Huh? So after that, every day, I go to a restaurant. Man, I've been down here at Lum's this week. Man, it's one of the nicest, it's like a New York diner, only civilized. And it's a nice place. So you walk in the front door, and a little Russian girl comes out and she says, "How many?" "One." And it's a pretty busy place in the morning. Up on the mezzanine there, man, that thing is just packed. I've had the same table staked out all week since I've been here. And every morning, when I walk to where my table is in the middle of that, it just looks like that. So let the party begin. You do what you want on the way to work. I'm going to meet some people. So everybody's down on the floor, and the manager comes up. "What is this? What do you do? What's this all about? If you ever have a problem with a car, I'll try to help you out." Now I'm going to tell you that this is a cumulative exercise, man. Every 100 cards you get in the street and you make that promise, you get about 2 phone calls a month. What do you think the phone call sounds like? "You said you'd help me." I'm going to tell you, at my age, I'd rather have a customer say, "You said you'd help me," than have my wife ask me for sex, because a guy with a bad car, I can still do something about that. I mean, come on, you guys, let's have some fun. Take all this stuff too serious, man. If you're not having fun, you're not making any money.